Holy shit! Oh, that's a horrid shit! Oh, I'm almost tempted to go for a little rip up there. To be a Dairy Queen. Before I ever miss a Dairy Queen. That empty lot, I mean. That used to be the Dairy Queen. Not the Money Mart. Haven't noticed, this is the main strip in my hometown. It's almost like a Western movie. It's one street. Yep. A hotel, a bookstore, a chocolate shop, and a breakfast diner. That's about it. They tore down my favorite apple tree that I used to raid every year. The only way to get free apples around here was an apple tree that just sat on the corner there for no apparent reason. I liked that apple tree. It was free. Can't believe they tore it down. And then they put in a garden so people could grow their vegetables and fruits. Like, how fucking done was that? Should have left the apple tree. I mean, they still could have done their garden. But they should have left the apple tree. Do you like boats? Maybe we'll have a peek at the boats on the way back. We are still going to my favorite Sandia location. There's a lot of wind today, so I bet you my mic is just giving her peeking and cutting out. There's a lot of wind today. It's like a 2.5 kilometers an hour right now. That kind of wind is really windy. You have not seen the only beach we have in this town. See, look at that. Reach out. Oh, oh. Look at all those vlogs. You know why? Because I'm the Scottish vlogger. Maybe I'll figure out why I call myself that now. Seems to be a logging town, eh? Lots of logging. Forestry fed many families here. That guy just did not give a shit. Oh, here we go. Having fun sad times.
Are we gonna do what they say can't be done? We've got it all ready to go. And it's short time to get there. He's found us like a bandit.
Happy fun these sad times.
He's got the ears on. He's hot on your trail. He ain't gonna rest till you're in jail. So you got the dodge and you got the duck. You gotta keep that diesel trucking. Just put that hammer down and
a fun little patch to go through. I love it.
We've got a long way to go, and a short time to get there. And he's found a white banded run.
It's the great white wolf. Albino breed. He doesn't even give a fuck. The great white wolf should be certainly interested when somebody approaches it. Yep. Once upon a time, about a year or two ago, there were like a ton of dolphins that came through here, and they were chasing, you know, critters like herring. That's what they were chasing. They were chasing herring, but I think they were also chasing other little creatures too, like otters and whatnot. Because let me see. So the herring was being chased by the dolphin, and the dolphin were being chased by the orcas. And the orcas will just sort of eat whatever gets into their mouth. And there was, when I got here to try and film it, it was dark, so I didn't get very good footage, and it was raining, so my camera got killed. That sucked. Big risk I took, and I lost. But I made friends with a little otter here. He was injured, poor little guy. He was all tuckered out, and he was just trying to get up on the shore. He couldn't breathe. He was having such a hard time. And sort of came over to the shore there, and the dolphins were all around him and stuff, and he was just trying to escape. I think he got bitten or tossed or something, and just narrowly avoided death, and was just looking for some shelter. And for a little while there, he was sort of scared of me. I was sort of sitting here, and like, oh hey buddy, how you doing? Come on up, you know, don't be afraid of me. A little water dog. I was like, come on buddy. And he sort of hung back for a while. He went back out to the dolphins, and I was like, no, don't do that. Don't go to the dolphins. They'll fucking eat you. So I don't know, we went through this about 20 times or so, until finally he comes up to the shore just over the edge here. And he sort of comes up the rocks a little bit towards me there, about halfway up, and he finally relaxed. He sat down, and he was just puffing away, and his leg looked all hurt. His back end was kind of crooked. Poor little guy. So I was like, okay, well, you're safe now. You're out of the water. I don't know what else to do with you. You're a water otter. I'm not a vet. I don't know how to help you. So I said goodbye. He got comfortable with me, and I said goodbye. And I have no idea what happened to him after that. Look at all these logs, ramps and rollers. Boy, the forestry industry here is just building, booming, building. I'm super jelly. I would love to go for a rip on something like that. I've never ever driven one of those. Bike is better. Alright, well, let's continue around the beach. Oh, can you see up there? I don't know how well you can see, but there's like a little white line in between all the rock and the tree. Yeah, that's Shannon Falls. Yep. Look at this cool old truck. That's super cool! She runs a crane. That's sort of like I do. Yeah, you're not allowed out on those anymore. It would be cool, but you'd probably just get hurt or wet. Yep. One of the two. funny because a couple years ago they tried bringing one of those inflatable theater screens here up on the beach. And they were going to play a movie. I don't remember what the movie was. And I met this girl on Plenty of Fish, and we met up here and sort of hid out in the bushes and smoked a joint together. But the movie never got played. It got canceled because it's just so windy here. So they forgot to account for the wind. I mean, that's what Squamish is known for. The wind. Like, that's why they want to put wind turbines in here and create, like, an energy station. You know, they want to be able to provide the province with wind-powered electricity, which is a great idea. I mean, we certainly have the resource. There's wind through here every day. And I could even predict the directions, you know? Right now, the wind is blowing that way. It's coming in from the sound and going that way. Now, that isn't always like that. It's usually like that here. But about halfway towards Whistler there's a big place called Daisy Lake. And there, I know the wind patterns, like, perfectly. If you get there in the morning, there's very little wind. And, like, almost no wind. And as the day progresses, the wind channels from here all the way up there, through the valleys and everything up into Daisy Lake, and it blows you north. And I learned this out the hard way. It's a really big lake. I went rafting on it, camping trip with a raft. Oh look, we do have a sandy beach, but it is also kind of a rocky. Adrian! Not that rocky. Yeah, anyway, so I was rafting across this lake, and it's a huge lake. It takes about 4.5 hours to paddle across it from one end to the other. And I did that one morning, set out in the morning, went fishing, went from one end all the way to the other. And, you know, had some beers during the day or whatever, just floating around, dangling the rod, fishing. And, then the storm starts to roll in. and the rain started pounding down. And I had like this little electric motor. It was a tiny, itty bitty little electric motor, which was sort of what I've been running all day long. It just made it real easy, you know. Oh, I get that real low. Can you do that limbo? Yeah, so the wind comes crashing in, and the battery on my motor dies, and there's me and 2 other buddies on the boat, and we're all like, oh shit, holy shit. So, with the wind blasting us to the opposite side of the lake, the side that we don't want to be at, and the rain just pounding down on us, we're paddling against the current, the wind and the rain. Oh, fuck, it was like a half a day fight against the rain and the wind, man. I don't recommend doing that. Yeah, so I went camping there a few times after that, and we sort of realized that that's the wind pattern there. That's the way it works. Oh, that did not smell very good. I smelled something burning there. That was not very good. Yeah. We will do a small motorcycle inspection. Pressure check. A breaker rotor check. Peg check. Muffler check. Oh, very important. License plate check. Yep. Still there. Brand new seat check. Still comfortable and awesome. Maybe somebody can help me out with this. I've noticed a little bit of what looks like oily spots coming out the edge of my tire. My front tire specifically, not the back. Well, that makes me kind of a little bit concerned. I don't know why it would do that. Alright, well, looks like we're all good. I don't see anything wrong. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, yeah. I think that makes the end of this video. I'm gonna head back up my all-time favorite trail and see if I can piss off some hikers. If I do, I'll show the trail to you. But otherwise, I'm just not gonna like keep rolling that trail and posting up the same video all the time. I mean, I'll still record it when I go up and down it, but I'm just gonna wait till I get like an actual confrontation next time to actually, you know, post it. So I think y'all just get bored of that. Everybody craves new content. I know I crave new content. Hey, shout out AB, as in Kalani Prince. Get us some new content, man. We love you. I heart you. Well, your videos anyway. Don't get too, you know, don't let the tape come off your leg. Oh yeah, I promised we would check out the boats on the way back. Oh, look at this big green sailboat. I kind of like sailboats, mostly because they don't require a ton of fuel. And I would really like to actually go for like a very long sailing voyage one day, like a couple of months out at sea sort of thing. If anybody's watching this and you got like a cool sailboat or something like that, and you want to do like a long trek, like say to New Zealand, contact me, man. Like, I want to get in on that action. I want to sail across the Pacific. I really do. I would love to do that. It'd be an awesome experience. But obviously we'd have to carefully plan it, because I really like to make it to the other side. I have grandparents there, so assuming that we make it there, we have some people that we could meet, and they could show us around a little bit and show us good places to eat. Look at all those sailboats. A few powerboats too. The powerboats never get used enough because they cost so much to use. You know what this means? Is that there's a lot of people in this town with way too much fucking money. Yep. Way too much fucking money. Going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses. That's sort of an eerie sound to hear at the harbor. The ghost of Squamish Cove. Hide my head, I wanna drown my soul. Alright, that was the Token Boat Show. That's random. I wonder if that's where James lives. Right in the woods. We could call him James Woods. Ooh, look at his candy. Oh, that is a porch walk into nowhere. I'm probably going to get in trouble for riding here, I bet. People probably don't like it. Let's see what this sign says. Nope. No specification. So we Yeah, and then we might go back on the road. Yeah. Oh, check it out. It's a... I think that's for the dirt bikes. No, it's not for the dirt bikes. That's a little RC track, I think. It's got to be for people's remote controls. Yeah, that's right. I think they have actual little mini competitions here with the RC vehicles. Cool. Uh-oh, uh-oh. That probably pissed some people off. I'm so sorry. I put dirt bike tire marks on your RC track. Oh. Okay. Home time.